Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, before I start the day guys, the interview with Steve Kerridge and Dave Tabman has now been moved to next week. Dave's very busy at the moment, so unfortunately I was quite looking forward to having that chat. I've still got all your questions obviously on the post that I put out, so as soon as I can actually pin him down, I'll get that conversation done. So then I was kind of left twiddling my fingers thinking, well, what am I going to put out for you guys this week? And then I had a thought about all this AI stuff. Obviously, recently we've seen loads of moving images, so you can get a picture, put it into AI, and it creates a little bit of movement. Some look great, some look not so great, but this technology is evolving and getting better and better and better. And also voice recreation. You know, now you can clone voices, whoever, Brucelee, and it sounds like Bruce. Have a listen.
I, Bruce Lee, would like to thank Stripey Rambles for keeping my memory alive.
Steve made me that last year. That's brilliant, isn't it? And obviously you would have seen a week or so ago I put out a Stripey action toy, and it created me in a toy package with a set of nunchucks, in a yellow tracksuit, game of death, and a rope and a bow staff and all that lot, and it looks like a lot of fun. Now these are going around on Facebook, but this thing gets a little bit better than that. Good friend of the channel, Paul Johnson, alright mate, he tagged me on X. Now I really seldom go on X, but I've been waiting for some communication from someone via X, and Paul had tagged me in a post, and basically it was 4 images using AI recreating some scenes from Enter the Dragon. They're funny, and they're done in Muppet style. So you've got one picture of Bruce in his room confronted by O'Hara, and another of Tanya showing some girls, Hans Guard asking Lee why he's not wearing his uniform, and another fantastic one of Roper and Williams, obviously John Saxon and Jim Kelly. And I thought they looked great, so I thought, as you know, I'd try it myself, and I turned myself into a Muppet. Mind your comments, people, mind your comments. But anyway, I thought, well, what else can I do with this, because it is quite fun to do. So as you know, on St George's Day here in the UK, I created myself down the pub with Bruce Lee, drinking a pint of beer in the style of Pixar, you know, Pixar, the Disney thing, and I put that up on St George's Day because I thought it looked great. There's me and Bruce, he's holding a St George's flag, and I'm sat there with a pint, pointing. Had my t-shirt on, had my hoodie on, it looked great. Made me a little bit fatter than I actually am, but that's another thing. And also I did the scene in Enter the Dragon where Bruce Lee's training and he does that punch after O'Hara leaves him. I wondered if it could create a cartoon in the style of Studio Ghibli. I don't know if you know about Studio Ghibli's artwork, but they're very distinctive. And I thought it'd done quite a good job. Again, this thing got me thinking. Obviously, you know, John Overall sent me this brilliant Blondie script and storyboard, and it's got some good artwork in there. It's great. But what I wanted to do was see if I could recreate Bruce Lee in a karate gi in the room, done in a 1960s style comic. And the images that it pumped out were amazing. I'm actually thinking about recreating this whole comic section of Bruce Lee and Dagwood, you know, in that style of comic. It looks very vintage of the time, but it looks fantastic. But that's going to be a work in progress because I haven't really had time to sit down and focus on that, but I'm going to do that. But so what I thought I'd do today is do a kind of a walkthrough, show you how to do it, and maybe some of you guys can come up with some creative images and maybe share them with me, show me where they are. It would be great to see what your creative minds can come up with. And yes, I know this whole AI conversation is very divisive. Some people really can't stand it, other people are embracing it, but whether we like it or not, a little bit like the Bruceploitation, it's here. It's not going away, it's only getting better. So I'm going to show you the one that I use, and it is GPT, and I'm going to show you the prompts you need to put in there, and maybe you can go off and create your own. Now obviously I'm going to have to go into my office to do this because that's where my computer is, so I'm going to have to do the filming in there. Should we do this? Right, let's get rid of this, it's warm in here. And a little slurp of the green sludge. The wife says it's good for me. Oh. Right, let's boot up ChatGPT.com. So here we are in ChatGPT, and it's a free site. Obviously this is the free version. You can upgrade your plan. I think it works out about $20 a month, but for now I'm just using the free one, and so can you. So as you can see, I've hit my free plan, so I had to wait 24 hours, but now I can create another image, and I'm going to use this image. It's a lovely picture of me in my ramble room. Right, so I'm going to drag that in to there, and it's uploading, and now I'm going to put in the prompt, and basically you're telling ChatGPT what you want to create. So I'm going to write in create an image of this guy with Bruce Lee dressed in his iconic yellow jumpsuit with black trim, with his arm around the guy in the picture. Full stop. Keep the background the same, and then hit enter on your keyboard, and it's doing its thing now. It takes a little while. Sometimes it will take a minute, sometimes it will take 5 minutes, so we'll just wait and see what happens.
A few moments later.
So it said I'd reached my limit, but I hadn't, and it has created an image. As you can see, it doesn't look much like me, unfortunately, but it's pretty bloody good. Let's try it again, but I'll do it in the style of Pixar this time. So I'll copy and paste the same prompt into there. Create an image of this guy with Bruce Lee dressed in his iconic yellow jumpsuit with black trim, with his arm around the guy in the picture, in the style of Pixar. Keep the background the same.
One eternity later.
And there it is, done in the style of Pixar. I mean, am I really that fat? And I haven't got brown eyes, I've got blue eyes, but I can sort that out in Photoshop. But look at that, me and Bruce Lee in my little Bruce Lee room. I think it looks kind of cool. Like I said, guys, it's a little bit touch and go today because I am using the free version, but that's how you do it. So you just put in a prompt and let ChatGPT create your image. Like I said, the realistic one doesn't really look like me, doesn't really look like Bruce, but it's not bad. I'd like to see what you guys come up with. Anyway, there you go. So like I said, with the free version it is going to be a little bit touch and go, but you can try it for free. All you got to do is sign up with an email and password, and then you're good to go, and you just literally just drag your image into there and get creative with your typing. Like I said, it went a little bit wonky for me today, and I will doctor the eyes so they've got blue eyes instead of brown, and I don't know why they keep making me so fat. Maybe that's how I do look, and I'm kidding myself. Right, that's it for today, guys. So with that, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you have better luck with it than I did, But as you can see, it's a great little tool. I'm probably doing it at the worst time. I'm doing it in the afternoon and it's kind of busy, but I'm out tonight and I wanted to get a bit of content out for you guys. But that's how you do it. Get creative with your prompts. Like I said, I will put a couple of them in the description down below. And with that, I bid you farewell. Have yourselves an amazing rest of the week, guys. I hope you learned something. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care now.